Today, I'm going to tell you about the strategy of the Tabriz trader who has consistently and astonishingly profited from this method over the past 2 years. This trader has managed to make $6,000 in the last 3 months. His trading method is completely unique, and I can confidently say that I haven't seen anyone else use this method. This strategy is applicable to all markets, including Forex, cryptocurrency, stocks, and gold. I recommend you to stay with me in this post as I want to share some very interesting points with you. I will say, one of the exciting strategies that I promised to share with you in the channel is this Tabrizi trader strategy. He sent me his strategy on Telegram. Other friends who want to send me all the details of their trading strategies can do so because my Telegram ID is in the caption. They can send me their trader strategies. So how does this Tabrizi trader's method work? He uses 2 indicators. The first indicator he uses is the AO indicator, the Awesome Oscillator, developed by Williams. Was created. So how do we use the AO? When the bars, these columns that exist, are above the AO zero line, it is considered a bullish market for us. And when the bars are below the zero line, like here, it is considered a bearish area for us. So in these trends that we are below this zero line, we only take short positions, and when we are above the AO zero line, we only take long positions. Well, the second oscillator we use is the RSI. We add the RSI. Now, I have removed the yellow line. I am removing the RSI-based MA. We don't make any changes to this template. We just place our own templates. And I will just make the middle line, the 50 line, white and a bit thicker. As you can see, I have made the middle line of the RSI bolder. So how do we use the RSI? When the bars are below the zero line of the AO, it means the market is bearish for us. And when the RSI goes from above 50 to below 50, like in this area, it is considered a short signal for us, or in this area. Now here, I think we are positioned a bit above the zero line. So here, we don't take a position, we wait here. When it goes up, and then comes back below the 50 point, and the AO bars are below the zero line, it is considered a short signal for us. That means we take the short position exactly at this candle. Well, after we take the position in this area, we place our stop loss above the swing that is in that range. And where should we place our take profit? Our friend here used to use take profits of 1 to 2, and they have a very interesting method that they will explain to you further. Before we proceed, I want to share a very important point about the Tabrizi trader strategy. I recommend you definitely check out the channel. I've placed some very attractive strategies there that can truly increase your profitability. Be sure to look at the strategies of Ms. Esfahani and the other strategies posted on the channel, as they can really help you trade better. So we reached the point where we took a very short position on this candle, set our stop loss for the swing, and placed our take profit in the range of 1 to 2. But the important point about this strategy is that they would convert their candles into Heikin Ashi. After taking the position, if the take profit they had in mind was around that area, they would convert the candles into Heikin Ashi and see if the situation was favorable. They would allow it to continue until a candle in the opposite direction appeared on the chart. This means exactly here, with the position we took, we have an arbitrage. We can almost say that we took 4 from this position. It's true that many experts now say that my Heikin Ashi and real candles have a lot of differences. Well, let's convert this to a candle. You can see that exactly in this area. I mean, this meaning the price that existed in this area, there isn't much difference. That is, the maximum price we could have experienced here can be said to be this. That is, at a minimum, we were able to take an arbitrage of 3.5 from this position. Well, let's also review a long position together. Let me improve this a bit. Well, here, exactly in this area, we came above the 0 point of the AO. But we didn't have a cross from below to above for the position line until this candle. Observe here that it has come from below and broken above. So in this area, we can have a position line. So we consider this as a long position because the swing around here is not very significant. Based on the ATR, we can almost say that we can set this as our stop loss, and we can aim for an approximately 2-to-1 reward from this position. Well, let's also conduct an analysis on gold to see what the situation will be like. Shuba. As you can see, we are almost above the 0 point of the AO, and as you can observe here, we had an upward peak, although it was very small, and here we had another upward peak. So we can consider a long position here because the candle has moved up. Because the RSI has risen above 50, it's above the 0 point of the AO. So by taking a key long position, here we are placing ourselves in a good spot. The stop loss is here, and we can expect an R bar of approximately 2. As you can see, the position hasn't closed yet. Let's go and review the other positions it gave us. Here you can observe that the AO is above 0 and has risen from below. We had an RSI crossover. So we could have taken a long position here. We place the stop loss right below this swing and aim for an R bar of 2. You can see that our second take profit was easily hit here. Now if I convert the candles to Heikin Ashi, since the take profit was hit and the subsequent candles were red, we can say that from this area, meaning an R bar of 1.5 from this position, we also managed to take some profit. Let's also review the rest of the positions. Here, the bars we have are below the 0 line, so when it crosses from below to above, it doesn't serve as a criterion for us. Let's take a look here as well. It came below the 0 line, but we didn't have a cross from above to below. The same thing happened here, and exactly the same thing occurred here as well. And here, you can also see that the bars are above the 0 line, and we had a cross from above to below. When the bars are above the 0 line, we are looking for a cross from below to above. You can see that the signals this method gives us are not very frequent, but the signals that are given are approximately 80 to 90% of the positions we receive are successful positions. Thank you very much for being with me today. Please like the content and let me know your thoughts about this strategy. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much for staying with me up to this point.